sell it. I want to just, because I think it's going to go to 30, because I believe in Senator Durbin. Can government tax me even though I haven't sold it?
I am by no means a tax expert, and I would like no one to rely upon this tax advice. My understanding is that would be an unrealized capital gain, and you would be taxed upon it at the time that it is realized. But again, I am not a tax law expert.
Why is that? I mean, what's the basis for that?
Why am I not a tax law expert?
What's the basis for that?
Hey everyone, welcome back. Today, Senator John Kennedy questions Judge Weilheimer and Miss Perry. We'll dive into shocking moments and tricky legal questions, so buckle up and hit subscribe. Kennedy confronts Judge Weilheimer about a disturbing case involving Brian Laus. Laus, 25, worked at a nursing home and assaulted a 93-year-old woman with Alzheimer's. Kennedy presses the judge on the details. After bail, Laus was arrested again for DUI. So what sentence did Laus get for this awful crime? Kennedy is not letting it go. He reminds the judge that she gave Laus just 11 months and 15 days for sexually assaulting an elderly woman. It's no surprise Kennedy highlights how light this punishment was. Kennedy questions Miss Perry on two legal terms, res judicata and collateral estoppel. Need a refresher? Res judicata prevents relitigating claims already decided. Collateral estoppel stops re-arguing specific issues. Kennedy's point? To keep courts from getting bogged down. Kennedy keeps the pressure on, asking Perry about present sense impression. This is an exception to the hearsay rule. It allows real-time statements in court, as people are less likely to lie when describing immediate events. It's a crucial legal detail, and Kennedy ensures Perry explains it fully. Then comes one of the more interesting parts. Kennedy throws out a hypothetical stock market scenario. He asks if the government can tax you for unrealized stock market gains. For example, if you buy a stock at $10 and it rises to $20, can you be taxed before selling it? Perry reminds Kennedy that unrealized gains aren't taxed until sold. It's a tricky question highlighting tax regulation complexity.
Res judicata and collateral estoppel.
Collateral estoppel is also known as issue preclusion. Res judicata is also known as claim preclusion. In issue preclusion, the question is whether the parties have previously litigated to their merits and finality the same issue, in which case they would not be allowed to relitigate the issue. In claim preclusion, the question is similar, whether the parties have litigated to finality on the merits claims, and they would not be allowed to relitigate those.
Okay. Tell me the legal meaning of present sense impression.
Present sense impression is an exception to the hearsay rule. And in present sense exception cases, it's the general idea behind the exception is that a person is unlikely to lie if they are simply giving their present recollection of exactly what is occurring as it is occurring. And therefore, those statements are allowed to be used in evidence, even though they are, by definition, hearsay.
Very good. Tell me, what is, we all pay taxes on income. I know you do because the FBI checked. They do a thorough background check. And I do too. What is income?
Well, the IRS regulations are extremely complex when it comes to
what is income?
Describing income, but basically it is anything of value that you receive throughout the year. So it could be gratuities, it could be wages.
Well, what if I'm asking you how you go about analyzing this. Let's suppose Senator Durbin starts a new company and he takes it public. And I decide to buy some stock because I believe in Dick Durbin. And I buy it at 10. And it goes to 20, and I'm feeling all warm and toasty, but I don't sell it. I want to just because I think it's going to go to 30 because I believe in Senator Durbin. Can government tax me even though I haven't sold it?
I am by no means a tax expert, and I would like no one to rely upon this tax advice. My understanding is that would be an unrealized capital gain, and you would be taxed upon it at the time that it is realized. But again, I am not a tax law expert.
Why is that? I mean, what's the basis for that?
Why am I not a tax law expert?
What's the basis for that?
I believe the basis for that is that those are somewhat imaginary gains that can rise or fall as the market rises or falls, and so they tax you upon it at the time that you actually realize that interest.
And that's a wrap. This judiciary hearing had it all: tough questions, shocking revelations, and complex legal discussions. If you found this breakdown helpful, hit that like button and subscribe for more. Thanks for watching.